Hey everyone, it's Samantha with Kyron Horman Case Revisited. I'm on the corner of Skyline Boulevard and Moreland Road, and right behind that fence is Fred Hall's ranch. He came forward a few days after Kyron came up missing and said that he saw a white truck parked off one of the fire lane or the logger roads that are down this way. Fred Hall, a rancher, said on Monday he saw a white pickup on the Friday that Kyron disappeared about a mile down the road. It was a white truck and it had a gal sitting in it, he said. Hall said he called in the tip to investigators and told them where he saw the unfamiliar truck on Skyline Boulevard, and it was parked at one of the gates, he said. He wasn't sure if it was like the first, second, or third gates that are down there, but we are going to check that area out. And then this is the little gravel cul-de-sac, and behind this blue gate was searched, and this cul-de-sac was actually turned into like a command center for law enforcement to station up and set up to look for Kyron up here. So now we're going to leave this area and we're going to travel down Skyline Boulevard and we're going to look at these gates. Okay, so we're pulling away from the little gravel cul-de-sac and we're traveling down Skyline Boulevard. Once again, me and my husband are like, why would anybody be down here traveling these roads with a baby? There's just absolutely no reason for it. So Fred Hall says that he couldn't remember exactly which one of these gates it is, but there are 3 within a mile up here, and he said it was within a mile. You know, these ranchers and stuff out here, they pay attention because there are a lot of properties that get vandalized. In the cul-de-sac where we just were was all kinds of broken glass and everything else. So this is one of the gates, and we can see right now that there is a huge log behind that gate, so the gate doesn't open anymore. I know Stacy Green just recently came up here in this area and did a video for Grizzly True Crime, and she was also showing Fred Hall's eyewitness accounts. See, even this car right here, he let me back out of the spot, he put on his brakes and slowed down and was paying attention to what me and my husband were doing, because, you know, people up here pay attention to what people are doing. They don't want their property vandalized. They don't want their area, you know, messed up. Here's another one. I mean, look at that. There is nothing but a bunch of overgrown stuff. And right now it even says that this is on surveillance. It says, notice, if you can see the surveillance sign to the left of this gate. But, wow. And there is a huge steep ravine here off to the left. And these areas were searched by law enforcement. You know, and law enforcement, they don't waste their time coming out here if they don't have a reason. Fred Hall had no reason to lie. He was an honest old man. Actually, I've heard he was quite nosy. And, you know, that's why he's calling in a tip, because he knows this little boy's missing. And then here's the other one. not very far. See, all three of these are just right up the road. I mean, look at this. Now there's a sign, private property, no dumping. There's another surveillance sign on this. I mean, this one is actually kind of off of the road. I mean, if you were to pull off in here and come all the way up to the gate, you're not going to be really seen at all from the road. But here's a little bit of perspective on these areas where Fred Hall said he saw a woman sitting in a white truck. I also did a live about the woman and the white truck. If you want to go over, you'll hear more about this sighting or this eyewitness account.